Hey guys, back at Farmer Pat here. Today we're over by our chicken run area. Today is the 19th day, day 19 of 22 days of harvest. And guys, it's actually November 18th. It's actually the 18th day. I just finished harvesting some sugarcane and lemongrass, and I decided, you know what? Let me just keep going because tomorrow's Sunday and I just want to relax and enjoy my Sunday Sabbath day. So I'm gonna harvest. 30% of you said you wanted to see me harvest the sweet potatoes behind the chicken run area. So that's what we're going to harvest today. Not sure how many sweet potatoes I'm going to find. These popped up a lot later than the other ones throughout the garden, but I remember last year we got a pretty good harvest out of this, some really massive sweet potatoes. We really got a good harvest. So I'm hoping this will be a good harvest. So I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to get started. Right, we are going to go through. I had transplanted some bananas back here a couple months ago, but they didn't make it. They didn't make it. It's some little tiny banana suckers. The person who dug them up for me, they were trying to help me. They didn't dig up enough of the roots, so those didn't make it. Trying to create some shade. Storm, out! Get out! Out! Storm, get in the chicken run. Just finished cleaning the chicken run area. Gave them fresh straw. Threw down some lime to help with the smell. Alright, so I'm just removing some vines right now. Moving some of these vines. Not sure what I'm gonna find. The vines are not as lush and thick. They're kind of spindly. Back here is kind of like a shaded area. But I'm sure there's something. Wait. Yeah, I'm sure there's something. Let me just put the phone down. And the sun is coming up over the house. So I'm hoping this phone doesn't overheat. It overheats a lot, guys. Need to get myself a new phone. All right, it's right outside the chicken run area. Look what is popping out. This is vervain or blue porterweed. They're all over. That's from this plant that has the blue flowers or the purple flowers. Blue porterweed, very powerful medicinal. So I know several of you have been asking for it. So I'm gonna let these get a little bit bigger and pot them up, and they will be. Guys, my phone overheated. But I was just pulling up the vines. As I pull up the vines, I got a couple came up. But what I noticed is that the vines were basically just resting on top of the surface, not really taking root. So I suspect I'm not going to find a whole lot. But let me go ahead. I did see a couple spots where the vine is connected. So let's set up and see what we find. All right, let me put it right here. Saw some vines over there, and I saw a potato sticking out. So, hope I have it right. So I saw some vines sticking out right here. See the vines? These vines are connected right here, and I can actually see a potato. So hopefully it's not a tiny one. But let's gently go in. So guys, last year I planted a few slips back here. I was just trying to create an area that where the chickens can hide if there's a predator, and also something that if they nibble the leaves it won't harm them. So sweet potato leaves are edible, and even for chickens they're full of nutrition. So all right, making sure you guys can see. All right, okay. Is it just one? Oh, one little one. One little one. All that for one little one. I must dig around here and see if there's any more. So that's one vine. So far, two little potatoes and one decent size. So this is definitely not a big spot for potatoes. One thing I know, these don't get enough sun back here, and they get no water unless it rains, because there are no sprinklers back here. They do get the nutrition of the chicken poop, little one here, but they don't get any water except for rain. Yeah, another disappointing one. You see, you can see the roots, but no potatoes. Oops. So I guess the roots came back from last year, but there are no potatoes. It's all right. I didn't actually plant anything this year here, so anything I get is just a bonus, and it's fun. Oh, I see something red. Hold on. I see something red. Let's see what's under this Cuban oregano, guys. I got the Cuban oregano and Cersei, and this is growing from just one of those little squares by the chicken run area. That's something I planted from a cut-in. Look what we found. As I was digging in, I found one of those bananas I told you didn't make it. It's still green, no leaves yet, but it was covered by the vines, so I suspect now that it is uncovered. Hopefully it will do better. Guys, this is all we found today, but you know, thankful for every little harvest. This is not something I planted. These just popped up this year. And guys, look here. This is a compost area. So I must have thrown some vines over here. This is gonna be bountiful. This is really thick, very dense. This is my compost area, so I suspect I'm gonna find some big ones here, but I won't harvest that till next year. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this chicken run harvest, and we have 2 more days left. Not sure what I'm gonna harvest, but hope you guys will join me. Till next time, bye now.